Hello everyone, and today I'm talking Matchbox again, specifically Matchbox Premium. So this is the 50th anniversary Superfast. This is from 2019, and it is the 1980 Porsche 911 Turbo. And if you are not familiar with Matchbox Premiums, well, this is something from 2017, I think. This is Best of Matchbox. You see, it has a very nice glossy paint, almost like a spectral frost or spectral flame in Hot Wheels terms. And this is one of the earlier models. This is when Matchbox first forayed into doing real riders, and I'm calling it real riders, not rubber tires, because, well, this is literally Hot Wheels real riders. So they just made a Matchbox model, did a very pretty looking metallic flake, metallic printing, and literally put on Hot Wheels wheels. And this model I got secondhand for pretty cheap, like $1, maybe less. So, but it's got some place. The paint's gone off a little here, but that's fine. I think it's a really cool model. But Matchbox Premiums does have a plastic base, but as a result, they're also a lot cheaper. This is one of the cars that don't mind having plastic bases for like Hot Wheels or Matchbox, because they're not designed to be scale models, right? These are not, at least in my opinion, not as collector focused as something like Auto World or Greenlight or, God forbid, Tomica Limited Vintage. So they have plastic base, whatever, I don't really care. And this does have a little bit more playability because, well, it's a lot lighter. So that does bring me to the Superfast line. Oh, and by the way, I just have a few other cars around. This is the Schuco 918 Spider that I reviewed recently, just here for like visual interestingness. And this is the Porsche 911 Rally version from Matchbox, which I've done a quick video on. Should be the most recent video. And this is the Hot Wheels Team Transport RWB 930. And I just realized I don't actually have any premium, just regular Porsche 911s. I have the RWB, I have the Porsche 935 over there. You see the white and blue, but I don't actually have like a more normal version of 911. The 911 is great. I love it. It's such an iconic and just interesting visual design. It's pretty simplistic, I would say. It's not super complicated. It doesn't have a ton of lines and curvatures, but it looks good. I'm thinking I'm probably just trying to get a TSM Mini GT model, because it's, like I said, it's great. But here, that brings us to the Matchbox model. Matchbox Premiums, or the Superfast, similar to the other premium I showed, metal body, plastic base, and rubber tires. And some of them, not all, have opening features. Like this one does. It's got opening doors, very cool. And I think they sell a lot cheaper for Hot Wheels Premiums as well, which I think is something worth considering. Got opening doors, very nice. They close very nicely. The one I got, unfortunately, does have a sort of, I don't know if you call this a defect, I would. But you see the door is actually standing a little tall. There's something wrong. It should be like this, but I also don't want to risk breaking it, so I'm not gonna try too hard. So this is an unfortunate, but it got the full details. It got the front lights, got the back lights, nice. You see the turbo. Under here you also see the Porsche. You have some side tempo, which I would prefer just leave out some top tempo. You get the Porsche logo, nice. 50s Superfast. I would just leave it out personally. I'd just like to see the model itself as it would on a real stock vehicle, but still, this is very cool. I like it. I actually supposed to have a Nissan Z car from the Superfast line as well coming in. That one only cost me like what, $2 something without considering shipping. I think these are really worth it, like in comparison to a Hot Wheels model. I think car culture still has definitely better, because they're vast majority of the times they're actually based on real decal. They have the metal bases, but for the cost, I think Matchbox Premiums Superfast is definitely worth considering. So this is my quick look at Matchbox Premium. at the end of the day, I think companies like Greenlight and M2 Machines and Auto World, just because they are actual 1/64 scaled, obviously will be better. But for collectors, for toys, and for collectors that are not super concerned about scale, I think the Matchbox and Hot Wheels premium versions are definitely worth looking into. So yeah, this is it. The Matchbox 1980 Porsche 911 Turbo from the Superfast line. I think it's a great looking model. Obviously, Matchbox does do more basic ones. They call it the Basic Plus, right, with the opening parts, and they do the turbo as well. I think that one actually might be better just because it doesn't have all of these extra deco, which I think it's cool, but I prefer not having it. And the only trade-off is you don't get the rubber tires, which again, I think for Matchbox or Hot Wheels, it doesn't really matter that much. So that's it for my look at the Porsche, and thank you for watching.